Hello everyone, welcome to Niche Geography. This is lesson 2 of Unit 3 in Grade 6 Geography. The topic is good maintenance of the immediate surroundings of your home. In the last video, we discussed the land as a component of the immediate surroundings of your home. Let us discuss water as a component of the immediate surroundings of your home. Water is a natural resource. 2/3 of our world is covered with water, and it is an essential component for the existence of living beings. Both plants and animals need water for their survival. Water is used for various purposes. Let's see what they are. Mainly, we need water for drinking purpose. And we need water to wash our clothes and other things. We need water for cooking. And of course, we need water for agricultural purposes. Water is needed for industries, and water is used to generate hydroelectricity. There are a number of rivers starting from the central hills of Sri Lanka. Dams have been constructed by blocking the natural water flow of some of these rivers to build big reservoirs such as Victoria, Randenigala, Kothmale, Rantambe, etc. Water is carried through tunnels to power stations below them to rotate turbines. Electricity is generated through this process. Water is used as a mode of transportation. When there is a fire, water is used to extinguish fire. There are so many water sports and recreational activities around the world. Diving, surfing, water polo, rowing, swimming, sailing and kayaking are only few of them. There are so many sources from which water is obtained. Rain, oceans, rivers, lakes, water springs, tanks, reservoirs, ponds, wells, tube wells and taps are some of them. Even though water is very useful, people make big mistakes when using water. Let's see what are these improper way of using water. When sprinklers are used, unnecessary amount of water is supplied to the plants, which is a waste. People pollute natural waterways by washing vehicles in them. Adding wastewater to waterways is another way of polluting water. Plastic and polythene has become a big problem to the environment. Without thinking, some people throw these plastic bottles and other polythene and plastic materials to the waterways. By washing chemical spray tanks in waterways, Poisonous chemicals are added to the waterways. Useful fish and other aquatic plants and animals are killed by these chemical substances. Throwing empty chemical bottles into waterways also do the same thing to the environment. Let's see the problems arising with water shortage. Shortage of pure drinking water. When the waterways are polluted, it is very difficult to find pure drinking water. Threat for the existence of living beings. When the water is polluted or harmful chemical substances are added, or if there's a drought, many species will be vanished from the world. Failure of agricultural and industrial activities. Farmers can't cultivate their croplands without water, and almost all the industries need water as a raw material. Now the polluted water can spread so many diseases very easily. Soil infertility. Now when there is soil erosion, valuable substances in the soil is also washed away. So that particular area will be infertile. And without water, we can't generate hydroelectricity. Let's see the methods of water conservation. Prevention of misuse and wastage of water is very important. Careful consideration should be given to use of water. You can start this from your home. For an example, once you open the kitchen tap, make sure you close it after use. And we should never throw harmful things to waterways. Reforestation is another important step in water conservation. When the forest cover is removed, water springs get dried and droughts can be occurred. There are many organizations and nature lovers who work very hard to repair the harm done to the forest. The balls you see in this picture are containing seeds inside them. When we throw them, new plants grow from the seeds inside them. Some organizations take them in light aircrafts and helicopters to throw them in the forest. Sri Lanka Air Force is a very good example. We should not pollute the natural water resources such as rivers, waterfalls, lakes and tanks. We can educate people about this through mass media such as TV, radio and newspapers. Without throwing away water we use in the kitchen, we can use it to the crops in the home garden. People can use rainwater tanks. These are the rainwater tanks introduced to the people in the dry zone of Sri Lanka. They collect water from their roofs. After the first rain, all the dirt is washed away. So starting from the second rain, they are collecting water to these rainwater tanks through the gutters and pipelines. So they can use this water during the dry season. That's all for today. Thank you for joining. Stay safe.